Hello, France.
Are you ready for phase one?
Well, this is alright. Show us, Dale. Show us, bruv. Let's see it. Yes, Dale, let's see it.
You ready for this, mate?
Oh my days, bruv. Oh, that is unreal. Droney drone. Dale, I literally couldn't have said it better myself. Should we get it up? Hell yeah. Let's get it up. So people, the gear setup for this week is, I've got obviously the 2 drone batteries in here, I've got the drone itself, we've got the Xeon crane, obviously the controller, we've got the RX100 M4, always popping, Sony A7S Mark II, got the 50mm with an ND filter, we've got the 10-18 Canon lens. How can you come to a place like this with all of this gear and not do bits, mate? I mean, I've got zero excuses to not make some incredible visuals. So I'm going to give you lot full responsibility to tear me a new in the comments if my visuals ain't absolutely on point. Yeah, there you go. Sweet.
Zed, tell us what's going on.
Right, yeah, we'll quickly update. Come on. My laptop's quite old. Slight change of plans today. I got up nice and early and started getting a head start on the vlog, as you kind of do. Coffee in hand, Dale come down. We was checking through Instagram, and someone that we know of on Instagram that we're quite big fans of, YouTube, whatever, living in France, the south of France, you can probably guess who it is. They posted that they're going to a music festival in Cannes, which is like literally 15 minutes down the road from where we are. We thought, you know what, we're only here for a couple of days. We checked out the lineup, and before we knew it, it was all kicking off and the tickets were bought, and it all got a bit out of hand, didn't it?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, this vlog's going to take a slightly different turn to what we expected. So, yeah, I think you're just going to have to sit back and try and enjoy this one, and we're going to have to try and enjoy it and all, aren't we, young? So, yeah, people, in a bit.
Oh, look at the Zed.
Oh, yes, here we go. So, framing good? Exposure good?
Yeah, all good.
Am I focused?
The green bars are ticking.
Unbelievable. Usually this part of my vlog, if I'm going to go out or something like that with some mates, I'll usually say, right people, I'm off, so I'll see you later. This one's going to be a little different. RX100 M4's coming with us. I'm bringing you lot to this little party me and Dale are going to. We don't know if it's going to be any good. Come with us, yeah? Are you ready, young, yeah, Dale?
I'm fucking ready, mate.
No need to swear,
Sorry.
mate, but anyway, yeah, we're ready, so...
Hyped, I'm too hyped, mate.
What's going on? Last night was decent. Fucking hell. Last night was decent. Flume was good. Sam Evans plays him in all of his videos and I like that guy. So anyway, today we've got a little bit of a plan. We're going to nip down to the shop and get some grub because this gaffer's got absolutely no food in it. Then we're going to get ourselves a packed lunch because we're going to go on a bit of a trek today. I'll show you where we're going to go and have a trek. So I know it's a bit hard to see, but we're going to go for a trek and try and get to the top of this mountain here. The main reason I really want to go up there is just because I want to fly the drone straight across that hilltop there, because there's like a load of trees literally just sticking up. Yes, I'm still wearing the shirt that I wore last night, so don't judge me, all right? I didn't bring many clothes, you know, I'd like to pack more camera gear than I do clothes, because who needs clothes? Whoa! So, first couple of metres, not too bad, pretty hot. Can't really see it, but that fat off mountain up there is exactly where we're gonna go. Hat for a bit of a UV protection around the old neck. Not feeling great on the old legs though. First bit of terrain, feeling pretty nice actually. Bit of poo there, but oh mate, I think you trod in that. He did tread in it. Can we have a look? Feeling good, feeling pumped for this. Woo! Yeah, man. Views. Sit, stay there. Mate, you're looking fit. So one little subject is batteries, right? So we've come on this little trek and I've got 3 drone batteries. Ideally, I would do a drone shot here because obviously it's pretty naughty going straight through the middle of these 2 trees. But obviously the sun is really high in the sky and that doesn't look great when the sun is really high. So it's nice to know if we go somewhere and there's obviously a better shot, I can use the battery there or I can save it for when we come back. So don't go out and as soon as you've seen something really nice, waste all of your batteries because you never know, you might find something absolutely incredible, but you got no batteries, so think about that one. This bit is gorgeous. Look at how it's like silhouetted by these trees. You could gimbal straight through it. Actually, I might do that. Right, so gonna get the drone out for the first time today. Obviously, check out this extremely scenic area. Turn the camera slightly left. That's the one. So yeah, I want to like fly directly past this little rock here. I'll show you what it looks like because it will just look sick. And I also want to start low and then come up and just kind of tip over the top of that like valley edge. I'm gonna give you a really quick like little pre-flight check for what I do. Pretty much, first thing you do is you check that you're not in a no-fly zone. You can actually check that on the DJI app and it will show you where you can and where you can't fly. So that is the first thing I do. Second thing I do is I calibrate the compass. I do it every single time I change a location because GPSs can kind of get a bit messed up if you're setting your home point in one location then doing it again. So always calibrate your compass. I then check that I'm not gonna be breaking any of the laws in this country, whichever country you're flying in. So I'm not actually breaking any laws here. We're a little bit close to a house there, but I'm more than 50 meters away, so it's not a problem and I'm not gonna go anywhere near them. I'm just taking off and landing here. Next thing I do is I put on the right ND filter, the right amount of ND. For this here, I need ND32 with the Polar Pro Cine filters. So obviously it's really, really bright. Next thing I do is I set my maximum flight altitude. Usually it's 120 meters legally, so I don't go any higher than that. Then I set my home point. I set my home point in the middle of somewhere where it can come down and there's like a lot of open space pretty much. And I make sure that my is higher than any point pretty much in sight. I then check my settings for exposure. I usually shoot in 2.7K, color profile, D-Cine like, plus 1 sharpness and -1 saturation and -1 contrast. So they're my settings, and then obviously I use the Polar Pro Cine filters. So let's fly. Oh, it's so annoying when I'm trying to get really, really close to a subject, when I keep my sensors on, when I go slightly over a cliff edge like that, because you get just to the point where it's about to look sick and the sensors kick in, it bloody stops it. Usually I would actually just bang that in sport mode and just obviously take it over without the sensors being on. But I think from now on I'm going to turn my sensors off when I do stuff like that. I only ever try and use the drone when I get really close to subjects. When I say subjects, I mean like cliff edges, trees, things like that, to make it look really cinematic and you see a lot of movement in the frame. We've come across some kind of national park. Ah, it's a map. Anything worth knowing?
Well, that's obviously where we are.
Bit of a dilemma. Turns out we can't actually get to the top of that mountain that we wanted to go to. So I've come up with a plan B, plan dos, plan un deux. You can walk back down towards the sea, bang a right, then go down to this like cliff edge by the sea. Should be nice. Haven't been there yet. And we'll eat our main selection of food there. Massive anticlimax.
Just go, and I can say where I've been, where I'm going. In the
It's time to eat. It's time to eat.
say where I'll be when you come calling right after me.
There's that POV rig that I've done that video on. You see, the food always tastes nicer once you've spent a long time getting to where you're going to eat it. Let's get them burgers out. Oh, buzzing, thanks mate.
Good burger, right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right after me. And I can't say and I can't say and I can't say
New York to California, life's the only road I know. They say we're always chasing something, yeah, up above or down below. Bad news is what we make it.
What a day. Good fun but hard work and lots of stings on the old legs. Oh, you know what tonight is?
Pasta night.
Pasta night.
and I can't say where I've been, where I'm going in the end, and I can't say where I'll be when you come calling right after me.
Ooh, oh man, jeez. Right, so one last little look at this view from this time at night because we are leaving tomorrow, especially that direction. Ah. Come here. Anyway, pasta.
Right, so what we have is a little bit of salami.
Cheese. Yeah, no, that's alright. It's just a bit of gas leakage.
Oh, that's alright then, isn't it? A bit of gas leak.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, look. Yeah, get that salami in. Come on, get in. Go on, get in there, son.
Oh.
There we go. Yes.
Oh.
That's what we want. Yes. Pesto. Oh, yes. Oh. Wow. Ready?
Ready.
Right, people, so it's the end of the little weekend, I guess. Sorry we've been a bit amateurish on the old food. The only reason for that is the shop literally had nothing in it, so we had to come up with something. So we come up with this, alright? Salami, don't even know. Anyway, so we're going to munch this. Oh, and by the way, me and Dale don't smoke, but we met up with some people and went for dinner with them the other night. They liked us so much, we met up with them the following day, and they bought us a present. They bought us a cigar, Don Tomas. So yeah, cheers Dono Thomas. We're gonna give this a go tonight, ain't we, Dale?
Absolutely.
We don't smoke, but we thought, you know what, why not? Let's give this
it
a
a
go on
crack.
the balcony and give it a go. And look, yes, mate, yeah, it's one of them. So yeah, that side of thing. Yeah, so we're gonna give that a go. That should be interesting. Yeah, so I think, you know what, I'm gonna end this vlog by letting you lot have a little look at some aerials that I got literally about 2 hours ago when the sun was setting. Oh, it looks so good. So we're going to leave you with that. We're going to eat this, smoke this thing. I need to crack on with this edit. So yes, people, thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. And you, Dale, go on, you say bye and all. Later on.